And I am live to everyone who is already in the chat, who will be showing up in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. This is the first time I'm able to really do a live stream that's not part of my weekly live stream on Saturdays. Now that my class, at least the one that I was in, is officially done, and I have at least a freed up schedule roughly until the fall semester starts. So taking full advantage of that as it stands right now. So again, thank you all for showing up, and I'm going to be covering a couple topics to include, again, the article I covered in my video today. So if you have not watched my video, you can see the article here, or you can just, I guess, click off the live stream and pretty much go watch it. But at any rate, I'm going to say hello to everyone who's in the chat so far, and then I will actually first start with the article that I was originally going to cover until I saw the sales news for Ghost of Tsushima for Japan. So I'm going to say hello to everyone in the chat and go from there. So first off, who hates a stream before it even starts? My fans. I have at least one or two that always show up just to give me a thumbs down. So, I mean, I appreciate that. It helps the algorithm. They don't know that. They're too stupid to figure it out. But, yeah, pretty much. One of my fans. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Alex Rogan's Ghost, always a pleasure to see you. Brian Juarez, hello, good evening. Trey Courtney, hail. Eric, how's it going with your day today? I was still feeling, I was very, very tired yesterday, and I'm still kind of feeling the effects today, which is why I'm not going to start playing Ghost of Tsushima until tomorrow, so I can actually set aside some time and energy to play the game. And then my plan is, as of now, if I don't have any time to do an actual video on it tomorrow, I might do like a quick kind of a vlog of my raw thoughts and upload it for members, and then do an actual review video Friday. So it'll be only my second one since I did a review of the Witcher series back in November, so it's gonna be interesting, pretty much. Cue Ball, good evening, hello. Dave M, thank you for stopping by. Geek Blend, hail Mara in the chat, thank you for stopping by. Kazmizal Jimmy, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hiya, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I saw your comment on my video, Queasy. Yes, it is kind of justice in the way that Ghost of Tsushima is selling out in Japan to the point where they're telling fans to buy it digitally until the stores can restock on the game. So here's what it is. So, and of course, Lethal Lightning is spamming the pancakes emoji. And I know I promised to get other emojis done, but best laid plans of mice and men, pretty much. Time got away from me. Had to do a video today, so I'm going to try to do some new emotes tomorrow. At least before the Saturday streams, put it that way. Shield Wall of Dragons, subs up. I have merch from my lair. We're going to talk again about that Ghost of Tsushima article that I covered in my video. So if you have not seen it, like I said, I got a kick out of reading it. I really did get a kick out of reading it. Alex McCarthy, howdy. Thank you for stopping by. And let's see. Chaos Dragonite, hi Mara. So everyone, I caught up with the chat so far. Okay, like I said, I want to start out by showing you the article that I was originally going to cover, because there really wasn't much to talk about until I did on a whim, basically just did a Ghost of Tsushima search for news. Yes, I know, time got away from me, all right? God, you're such a toxic male. But, and Brian King, hey, thank you for stopping by. But then I did on a whim, like I said, did a search for Ghost of Tsushima news just to see, like, what was out there that wasn't at least geared around gameplay. And then I saw that article, and I said, I have to cover it. So here's the article I was originally going to cover, because I saw it, and I was like, people cannot be this stupid. But here it is. On Bounding into Comics, DC Comics and Batman artist Neil Adams tells white people, try not to be white in your heads. Now, people in the chat, how does this work? How do you try not to be white in your heads? Like you're gonna tell a black person to try not to be black in their heads, or an Hispanic person not to be Hispanic, and how does that work? How does that work? How are you doing, Mara? Hope you're. I'm doing well. Doing well. Taking this week at least to actually finally be able to relax. My last day for my class was Sunday, so just taking this week to chill. Tomorrow, I'm since I'm like for everybody who comes like new into the chat, I'm gonna like repeat this periodically throughout the live stream. So please bear with me that I am going to start playing Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow. Depending on time, either starting at late morning or sometime in the afternoon, and then maybe at some point, like either doing a vlog, kind of a raw thoughts video, or just holding off until the Friday after, and doing like an actual review video, so you can get my thoughts on the game as it is I'm playing it pretty much. So, and as apparently he is that serious. He is that serious. I have to try not to be white in my head. So I'm going to go really fast into this article, but oh my god. I'm not Hispanic. Oh god. Yeah, I'd be amazed a little stupid. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I'm starting to catch up on my sleep, so thank you, Shield Wall. But anyway, I'm going to go into this real fast. So basically, DC Comics and Batman artist Neil Adams, famous for his iconic designs of Batman and Green Arrow and currently penning Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul, recently told white people to try not to be white in your heads. And here's the Twitter. Basically, here's his plea. White brothers and sisters, try not to be white in your heads. Please try. You must be smarter than that. You must be smarter than that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, every time I look in the mirror and I see I'm a biracial woman, but Seth, guess what? Well, this is the article I was originally going to cover. I'm just going to show you it real fast, and then you can say hello to everyone in the chat. But this is the article that I was originally going to cover before the Ghost of Tsushima news. So here it is. I have to try not to be white in my head.
Wait, what?
DC Comics and Batman artist Neil Adams tells white people, try not to be white in your heads.
What does that even mean?
No. I saw that and I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about this. And then the other news came up and I was like, okay, I shipped the video. Try not to be white in your heads. And this is the tweets. White brothers and sisters, try not to be white in your heads. Please try. You must be smarter than this.
Okay, but what if... Wait. That's okay, because you know what they could just tell him?
Mm-hmm.
Just tell him, hey, you know what? I identify as white, so...
Yeah. I'll just say that I identify... what do I identify as? I'll pick a Star Wars species and identify as that. Pretty much.
Oh my god.
So basically, here's the follow-up tweet or whatever that Donald Trump made him ashamed to be white. So like, if you're ashamed to be white just because like of some other person, then yeah.
How much your self-esteem has to be really low, or like your identity. You have no idea who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fact that you have to place, hey, runner,
mm-hmm.
Your identity in the fact that who you are as a person depends on someone else,
mm-hmm.
and how you feel about yourself depends on someone else. That just speaks volumes about this person.
Yeah,
because I really,
mm-hmm.
I will judge people by the content of their character, but I mean, it's not how I'm gonna act myself. I'm not gonna be like, oh God, someone who looks like me or has the same skin color of me did something or said something pretty shitty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes me ashamed to be a part of that culture. I don't think so.
I'm half Middle Eastern. The number of Muslim terrorists around there, I'm like,
exactly.
like, yeah, I'm going to be ashamed of my heritage. I'm like, no,
I know.
they're just
And
asking.
isn't that what they tell you? Be proud of
Yeah.
who you are. Be proud of the person that you are. Be proud of, where you come from, your
Mhm.
culture and everything. I mean, come on.
Well, unless
Give
you're
me
white
a
in this case,
freaking break.
unless you're white in this case, and then like you're basically I mean, if you're a straight, but like white, but if you're a straight white male, then you're like the unholy trinity to these people. So it's like, so unless you're if, like, any other ethnicity, be proud of your heritage. If you're white, you're the devil.
Ugh.
Pretty much is how it is, right? That's I don't know, but I saw that article and I was like, oh god, this is like too stupid for words, pretty much, and a reason why mainstream comics is dying, if not already dead. But hey, subhuman, sorry, I'm catching up. Yes, Trey Courtney, he actually did say
His
white
white
brothers
brothers and
and sisters.
sisters.
Yes. Because of course, I consider every white person walking the face of this earth a brother and a sister. Deranged Lunatic, good evening.
Um,
Yeah, you ain't my damn brother. J God J, two beautiful queens I see on the screen. Thank you. So they're greeting you in the chat. Will Gentry says, Donald Trump isn't white though; he's orange, pretty much.
yeah. I think his skin is just uh
It's
it's just really bad. It's
yeah,
what do you call it? It's ruined. It's ruined from all of the tanning.
pretty much, yeah.
You know how you can just like tan just way too much and just completely ruin your skin.
Oh yeah,
That's yeah.
he starts getting not just like the color, but kind of like the texture, almost like a leathery feel, like
Yeah.
in your skin. So yeah, that's mainly it. But yeah, and Brian King says identify as an an asshole, okay, pretty much. But and $2 super chat from Deranged Lunatic. I can't help but think white because I am white,
I know.
pretty much. So
That is so weird to that is just weird to tweet out. I identify as a meat popsicle.
the son of God, the grandson of God, saved my brother. Oh yes. Oh, here Trump uses the same spray made by Steve. I believe it. Actually, I believe. It. But but yeah, I think get your thoughts on this because
That's just the weirdest thing to tweet out, and just the weirdest mindset. Uh, are you okay? This is so funny, but what does that say? You stupid monkeys. What is
oh
that?
yeah, I don't know. He says, "You stupid monkeys! Look at the courts. Look at the Justice Department. Trump is chewing his leg off for every possible trap you have for him, and we are too stupid to know. Don't answer your door at night." Okay, hold on. Is he
That's
like hold on? Who is he calling monkeys?
yeah. Is that in reply to somebody?
In a subsequent tweet, it's not a reply. It's just a subsequent tweet. It says that he would add "you stupid monkeys" after this one here to the New York Times. You know in your heart that Donald Trump is stupid, but he's stupid like Hitler or a junkyard dog. He's practicing sending stormtroopers into various cities. Even though there's rioters and looters, he doesn't want mail-in votes. Yeah, because there can be voter fraud. So who does he present as the head of the post office and to do? I don't know. This guy is like so off his rocker.
Wow.
It's insane. And I don't even know who he's calling monkeys because he's saying, don't answer, and we're too stupid to know, don't answer your door at nights. I mean, okay. I mean, what? But anyway, I don't know.
Okay, sir. Who are you calling monkeys? That's
Yeah,
just,
that's what. But you guys, like
that's
you all,
just odd. That is very, very odd.
yeah, you all can read this. This is Neil Adams, and he's currently penning Batman versus Ra's al Ghul. So if you're planning on buying it,
No. Not anymore. I mean, thank you, because no,
yeah,
not anymore.
I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying like this is like the person who's penning the comic right now.
Yeah.
So
Brian said, I think he just called us monkeys. Oh, what is that? I identify as a thong after. Oh, God.
Darth Megatron. That is a way to make your
Oh my god.
appearance known. Truth, Apollo Patriot, of course. Truth is nothing. It's Smoothie. Okay.
Moody. Hi, Apollo.
And Makita just watched your Ghost of Tsushima sold out in Japan, and you are live. Awesome. Thank you for saying. Yes, and that's also that I want to get like kind of your thoughts on. I don't know if you saw my video, but I did. That apparently, that racist game, Ghost of Tsushima, that now Westerners are upset that it got rave reviews by Japanese critics.
Oh, us Westerners, what do we know?
Yeah, us Westerners. I know. But everybody in the chat, tell me what you identify as. Tell me what you identify as, because that's all that matters now. If we're white and we can't think white or whatever the hell he put it, what do you identify as? So that's what I want to know. But this is apparently it's selling out in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
This racist game that they think is not exactly a good representation of whatever pick whatever is selling out in Japan, and to the point that fans are being asked to buy digital because there's like you go into like these major retailers and you'll be lucky to find a hard copy, physical copy.
Yeah. Hey, that you know what? That just bravo. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I don't play this game. I don't game a whole lot, to be honest, but I think that
Sure.
a toaster, a batarang. Hey.
And here Trey Courtney's identifies as a Kryptonian and identifies as an orange hat.
Yeah, I don't really game too much. I don't have a lot of time for it, but obviously people know what they want. People who game know what they want, and I think that the someone identifies as Batfleck.
Yep.
Hi, Alex. But I think that Westerners, they're obsessed with we're right now the climate right now is just obsessed with cancel culture and groupthink and outrage culture, outrage media, just this, oh my gosh, you offended me, you offended, this is going to be offensive. They're just waiting, seething for something to be mad about. And, obviously this is the next thing to be mad about. And that didn't happen. And so they're like, wait, what? They don't understand how people in Japan could actually like this game. They should be offended. We're offended for them. They don't know any better. Yeah. It's just stupid.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I don't know if they're not showing up over there. But yeah, like they tell us like those of us who were criticizing The Last of Us Part 2, or the story in The Last of Us Part 2, we're being told that we can't say anything negative about that game. But it's okay for these people who most likely not only have not played it, but have no intention of buying it, and are complaining about this game, like who knew nothing about the game, just looked at it and was like, oh, that's like pick a poor representation of Japanese culture or whatever. It's
just the next, what? It's honestly, it's probably the Last of Us 2 people. I identify as a mother trucker. That's cute. It's probably the people that are playing The Last of Us 2 who loved it or who defended it, and now they're like, oh, this is the next big game. Oh, okay. Oh, why is it doing well? How come nobody liked The Last of Us? How come nobody liked this one? Yeah. So of course they're gonna review bomb Ghost of Tsushima or Tsushima. How does Lethal say it?
Well, he pronounces the T whenever he speaks quickly, so he's like Tsushima, and I'm like, no, it's Tsushima. Tsushima. But yeah, so and I mean, I know, like, no, like, this is what I pointed out in my video, and that like these people are going to run with the fact that it sold between, like, the estimation is 2.3 and 2.6 million copies, which is very decent on the weekends. Like over the weekend, very decent sales. But they're going to point out that it didn't break records like The Last of Us Part 2 as an indication that people loved The Last of Us Part 2 instead of this game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, no, it's not an indication.
Yeah. There's different, I don't know. I feel like with gaming, it's just like with anything else. I mean, there's different audience for different games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ryan.
Hey, I heard you're talking about Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes.
Yeah, so the thing is, the fact that, and it's not just Japan. I put out a video about this too not too long ago, and it's not just Japan. On Amazon in the United States, there are shortages. In Canada, there are shortages on Amazon. Amazon UK has shortages of this game. They just did not anticipate it selling as well as it did. I know you, Mara, were not originally intending to get it. I was not originally intending to get it till word of mouth spread. And so many people now want to buy this game. When you look at The Last of Us Part 2, it's not a new IP like Ghost of Tsushima. It's built off, something that may have been the best game on the PlayStation 3, Last of Us. It's part of that IP. They sold that game to us by using Ellie and Joel, saying, hey, look, this is how we're marketing it. This is what you want. If they had been honest about it, there's no way that sells 4 million in the first weekend. The fact that this is selling so well and people can't even find it is a really good thing. And I guarantee you we're not going to see the same drop-offs we saw. Long term, there's a chance Ghost outsells Last of Us 2, which would be a massive victory for Sucker Punch and a kick to the balls for Naughty Dog for sure.
Yeah, I didn't exactly put it that way in my video, but that's what I was like looking at this article, and I said, like, this, like, word, like, positive word of mouth spreads, and like the whole point is longevity, basically. Sales post the opening weekend sales and how well it does is what is how you is the indicator for how successful a game is truly going to be, not the breaking of records over like the first 3 days or whatever. And this has the potential to outsell The Last of Us Part 2. Because The Last of Us Part 2 had that 80% drop off
in the UK.
And I haven't even seen the sales figures for America, like over here. Have you seen?
I haven't seen any. The only thing we know is still that 4 million copies shipped is the last estimate we got, which we got in the first 3 days. But as we know,
Ryan, you sound weird.
Huh?
What?
You sound echoey.
What the fuck? Let me check. God, why does it keep changing my fucking microphone?
I feel like someone says, The Last of Us Part 2 or Ghost of Tsushima, and then Ryan like automatically pops up.
Yeah.
In the live stream. There
That's
you
what
go.
my channel is now.
Better.
Yeah.
Fucking StreamYard, piece of shit. It keeps taking my stupid fucking webcam microphone.
Okay.
I wish I would have known before I went on that long rant.
Oh, well.
I didn't want to stop you.
But you were
That's
saying
all right.
like, we only know of like the 4 million copies shipped, and that's what these people always want like point out, and we point out to them, well, it doesn't. It just means shipped. When they actually physically leave the stores, it's how well the game does. And,
Exactly.
And we're not even getting an indication that people are saying that they can't even give this game away.
Right. Well, we saw in Hong Kong, they were offering buy 3 games, get Last of Us 2 for free. We saw the overstock in Taiwan. We've seen in Japan the countless numbers, like within days after this was released, the countless numbers of used copies up for sale. You can find it anywhere. There was an 85% drop off in Japan week to week. Sold around 178,000 copies the first week, down to around 25,000 copies the second week, and then just fell off the charts completely, basically. So Ghosts is going to stay there for a long time. As long as Sony can get this production ramped back up. Right now, they're like, well, we need to make more. Please buy this digitally. And it should be noted that they don't count digital sales into this thing. We don't really know what companies make in terms of digital sales. All we can really go off is physical. So a lot of people like me that couldn't find one physical, so I just bought it digital. And that's good for Sucker Punch.
Same here. I just bought it through the PlayStation Store on my PS4. Ghost of Tsushima is the game of the year so far for me. That's like what I'm the impression I'm getting from people who are playing it. I'm sure I'll like it whenever I start playing it because I'm gonna start playing it tomorrow and try to get a review up for it. However far into the game I get.
That's
But
cool.
but before I say anything about it being Game of the Year, I'm waiting for Cyberpunk 2077 to come out in November and see what that game is like. Since we've had that delayed, like what, 2 times at least, 2-3 times.
Yeah, several times.
So I'm hoping November is the last date. So I'm holding off saying anything about how good this game is or how well it's going to do overall until Cyberpunk comes out. You stop flirting in the private chat.
I'm not looking at Apollo's message.
Which one? Oh, there you go.
Take your shirt off and do a handstand. No, I can't. I don't want to do a handstand. Shield Wall Dragons is
You
Ryan
should try
Angle
it.
so
It's
high
fun.
it causes his voice to echo.
Yeah, I think he just wants to see your feet,
Yeah.
Probably.
probably. But
'Cause I showed him once. I'll never show him again.
yeah, he got your feet. Like, Paul should be happy that he got your feet in that first video you did.
True.
So, and maybe I guess can answer this. It says right here at the end to be completely decked out with the most powerful weapons. For example, players will need to explore every nook and cranny of the in-game world. So basically, you have to do as many side missions as possible. Is what I'm hearing for certain armor and weapons. Like you can't just concentrate on the main storyline sort of a situation.
Yeah. If you, I mean, I haven't got to I am way ahead in side quests than I am in the main story right now. But like I would assume that if you don't do those side quests, you just try to do the main story, then, you know, as you go through, you're like, oh, God, I really wish I had all of these other abilities and this extra health and all of this other shit that could help me win these battles. But I don't know if there's anything limiting you, if it just would be really hard.
So yeah, that's what I also mentioned in the video, and that is, you know, points out that there are no loot drops basically, so they're not relying on that in this game. It kind of forces you to explore the world and take on these side quests. So if you actually want to fully experience the game, you can't just do the main mission. Sort of like with Witcher 3 that I'm playing through now, where it's yeah, you can concentrate on just the main storyline, but to really get the experience points, you have to do these side quests for people. So,
And I'm not playing the game, so I don't know. But I enjoy watching people play. It's a beautiful game.
I need to get one of the samurai swords out that I have.
Is it?
Yes, get it.
What? I had it's somewhere up in storage, so I'd have to leave, go up and get it and like pull it out basically. But I figured whenever I get my Twitch set up and I start streaming this, because this will probably be the first game I stream on my Twitch channel since I just downloaded it.
This is like some fantasy land that we're living in which Mara actually starts her Twitch.
Lethal's going to he's going to help me walk through it. It's just basically
nothing to do.
Nailing down a time because he's 13 and a half hours ahead of me. So I told him Thursday evening or Friday evening will work good, better, basically. So.
Oh, yeah, because you're done, aren't you? You're done with school?
Yeah, so I can actually focus on, at least until the fall semester starts, I can actually focus on streaming on Twitch and then getting those hours in for affiliates or whatever, and then adding that to whatever I do on YouTube, essentially.
Yeah, that's nothing. Like getting an affiliate on Twitch is like the easiest thing in the world. Because like all you need is 50 followers. You need to stream like 7 times for a total of 8 hours in a 30-day period, and you need to average 3 people watching you. That's it.
I think I can get that.
I think you can too. Yeah, so it's fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize that he had like a month to do that. It's like that's nothing to get 8.
Yeah, it just has to be. You just have to do all of that in in like the last 30-day period or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as soon as you qualify, boom, good to go.
No, I haven't started yet. Shield Wall. It's whenever I can get a hold of Lethal, I'm going to say like maybe. Shut up, Lethal.
That's true.
Like, of course, I mention his name, he pops it back up in the chat. but I figure like maybe Friday evening my time, Saturday morning his time would probably work better because that way, if I get it set up quickly enough, I can just go straight into streaming. Pretty much.
He's not wrong, Mara.
I didn't say he was. I just said shut up.
You did say you would do that.
I didn't deny it. I just said shut up.
We have the full Aussie in the chat.
Yeah, we have the full Aussie and hold on.
Look. We have the full Aussie in the chat.
Yeah, we have the full Aussie and hold on.
Look.
There we go. Sorry, I had the other stream up.
I was like, what happened?
Sorry. I had the stream up on another tab and I went to it, forgetting to mute it. And because I wanted to see what the super sticker was, and it was a fist bump.
I thought I was having a fucking stroke or something.
And of course, yes, Lyndon in the Nazi bikini. I don't know. It might happen before that. I don't know. It depends on when the bikini comes. It hasn't shipped yet. So, and Raging Rhino is hold on. Ooh, jumped on me. Shameless plugging for his channel that he'll be doing the Lego build stream around this time next week. So tune in for that. He's building that Y-Wing that he got, the 1967 piece Y-Wing Lego set that he got. So I don't know, did it take him like what, 6 hours roughly?
Last time?
Yoda?
To do the Yoda?
Yeah.
Last time?
Yeah.
I think it was 6 hours, like 6.5 hours, but it was cool. I enjoyed that stream.
Yeah.
It was cute. And I liked watching his what is it? The one that he put up on his channel.
Oh, my 7-year-old put together like a 300 piece Lego set yesterday in like, I don't know, freaking 30 minutes. So get on it, Rhino.
I don't care about the
flexing.
White dudes.
He's flexing, Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
My kid is.
Yeah.
Mara will twerk for $100, chat.
Well,
she did say that. She did say that she would.
I'm not denying it. And if I have to do an apology tour, I will just fan I'll just fan the tears with the super chats I get. So.
An apology tour, like because when you get the money and you don't do it.
No, I'll do it. But if people like try to shame me, I'll do the apology tour. But I'll fan my tears with the super chats I get, pretty much.
The apology tour.
But yeah. So, and I mean, I sent the link to Lethal, so hopefully he can maybe jump on and give his opinion of this.
That's Lethal. Ta-da!
So, yeah.
I have a shirt.
Of course, yeah. Will you twerk if I make you queen of the Decepticons? Aw, thank you. Decepticons for life. Pretty much. I am Decepticons. I don't know about you guys, but I'm
Lethal Road.
What? Yeah, I know. I saw that. You're talking about here?
No.
What?
He said the Virgin Raging Rhino versus the Chad Ryan's kid.
Was it oh, there it goes. It didn't pop up yet on StreamYards. That's why I was like wondering what you were reading.
I was gonna say, yeah, I see it right here. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, Apollo, I'm not going to twerk for Moody. I'm not going to twerk for that creature that you only see for like 30 seconds in that Jango Fett game.
So fucking weird, Apollo.
I don't know. He becomes fixated. Thank you, Subhuman. I appreciate it, but I'm just going to like keep it sort of the panel small for tonight because I'm not planning on streaming for very long because I'm going to do the members only stream following this. Right now, it's scheduled for 10 p.m. But depending on when I finish here, then I can maybe like move it up a little bit, pretty much for those of my members who are in the chat. But right now, it's scheduled for 10 p.m. But yeah, so this is also what I kind of wanted to touch on since what's this? Okay.
Some Zoomer thing, I don't know.
Yeah. This here, now this is rumor. This is rumor, so it's not official. It's not official. But possibility, and I'm not surprised here. that we could see the Wonder Woman 84 movie get delayed again.
Oh yeah, duh. Everything else is getting delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Stands right now, it's still October, but Gal Gadot says that they evaluate it every 2 weeks.
wasn't Tenet delayed indefinitely or something?
Yeah, that one
No.
definitely so far. So yeah, Gal Gadot actually revealed that every 2 weeks they discuss the topic of a potential new release date depending on the situation surrounding the coronavirus. Pretty much. So, yeah.
I mean, like,
so
there, it's not
Oh,
going to
they
happen.
did. Yeah, they did delay Halloween Kills. Halloween.
Like it's just not going to happen. I don't think there's going to be anything really get delayed for the next, or anything that's really going to come out for the next several months. Because honestly, with California basically on lockdown, with Texas kind of going back to where it was, places aren't going to open up if they can't put butts in seats at the theaters, and that's simply not happening. I don't know. That's got to hurt for a lot of these companies. Disney is obviously hurting with not even to be able to open the parks, but then they're still sitting on Mulan, right? Mulan hasn't come out yet. The stupid New Mutants. There's that rumor that that's going to go on streaming.
Oh man, that poor New Mutants movie.
Release it to streaming. They should just release it to streaming at this point. Just
What's Her Nuts is going to be middle age before that thing releases.
Poor movie. Oh my god.
The one that played
Maisie Williams.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when Maisie Williams filmed that, she was like underage, and like by the time it happened, she's gonna be in her 30s, like for sure. Like,
I mean, she was like pixie cut haired Arya in that movie, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has short hair, and she's gonna be like walking around with her toddler to the premiere. By the time this movie gets released, or her little series of kids following her, like, look,
oh
my God. What Mom did 15 years ago.
That poor movie. Just fucking release it. I mean, they're not gonna make fucking money. I hope they redo Cheetah's design. Oh my gosh. If they don't, they're
not gonna redo it. Like, it's already done. Like, they're not reshooting the movie, they're just waiting to release it.
They just need to do the design.
They just need to like do a bunch of extra VFX to it.
Yeah,
have her refilm her scenes. Remake all the toys that have already been made for it. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, really.
She looks horrible. I don't like it.
I don't hate it as much as you guys hate it. I hate the idea in general. I don't like the idea of this movie. I think that this movie was only made to. I feel like this movie was only made so that they could capitalize off Wonder Woman and make an 80s movie, as opposed to actually it being part of their plan. Because, yeah, it's like, oh, look, she took out the security camera, so she's staying in hiding. If some of the shit that we've just seen in the previews, her fucking riding lightning on a fucking lasso and shit, her in the middle of the road, fucking with a bunch of like military vehicles, having some fight. Come the fuck on. Like, you're not staying secret. You're not staying hidden. That's bullshit.
In the middle of the mall. She's in the mall.
Yeah.
She took out the security cameras, though.
It doesn't matter. There's people there at the mall.
Yeah, they're ignoring that line. I've stayed hidden, or like
for a century.
Yeah, with the indication that this is the first time she's stepping out as Wonder Woman since her origin story in World War One, pretty much. So in a century, and it's just, but no, scratch that. We're gonna do an 80s film, or 80s centric film, so we can boost the nostalgia factor for people who grew up in the 80s and go, hey, I remember that. Well,
I mean, Captain Marvel was set in the 90s.
You barely see the 90s. The only
doesn't matter. It was set in the 90s. Let's make Wonder Woman in the 80s.
The only indicator for the 90s Captain Marvel was the damn blockbuster she fell through when she landed on Earth.
Doesn't
And
matter.
somehow she knew how the door worked to get out of the building.
Radio Shack was there.
Who remembers a Radio Shack?
Me?
Exactly, because it was set
I
in the
do.
90s.
I remember Radio Shack.
I mean, I do because I grew up then. People were seeing this movie. Like, the kids are not going to care.
The kids aren't gonna get it. Larry says Sparrows. Sparrows is my favorite New York style pizza joint. So yeah.
Raging Rhino says, I want to movie. Remy LeBeau is one of my favorite characters. As far as I know, I mean, I haven't seen any indication that they're even remotely starting to work on that movie. So
that was the one with Channing Tatum.
I want a Gambit
right?
movie. Yeah, with
It was
Channing
going to have
Tatum.
Channing
He
Tatum.
was.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen.
Gambit. I liked Gambit. He was my favorite X-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like him in Wolverine though.
Patriot is fascinated with your hair, Ryan.
His hair is real.
Mm-hmm.
It is. My hair's getting long. I took a shower about an hour ago and like patted it down so it's not so poofy right now. But yeah, my hair is real.
Yeah, Trey
Did
Courtney.
they?
We'll see Wonder Woman in the Snyder Cut before we see Wonder Woman 84 in theaters. At this point, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
not
probably.
Not quite.
Did they shut?
My
Didn't you get a
barber's
haircut?
down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I got one when they opened up, but now everything's closed again, so I haven't got one since. Probably need one, but
You only got one haircut in that time?
Yes.
Steph is like judging you hard.
How many haircuts have you got in the past 6 months?
None. Zero.
Okay,
Zip.
all right.
Nada.
Judge me for getting one.
Well, I mean, I thought guys got haircuts like every 3 weeks or something.
That is usually when I get mine, yeah.
Oh, see?
I was lazy.
Oh, well, see, that's your fault then.
Yeah.
It was his fault. You did it to yourself.
Keck44 loves Rogue.
Rogue.
And especially after meeting Captain Marvel. Yeah. Pretty much. Raging Rhino says I was going to name Eric and Charles. I can't do the accent. Charles, Remy, and LeBeau, which I think would work just as well. Because Gambit was.
Oh, did you name them after Magneto and Xavier? I didn't even know. I didn't know your other cat was named. I didn't know his other cat was named Eric.
Yeah,
Eric and Charles. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was going to name.
At the end of every night, do you think that they're gonna like actually like sleep together? But then Eric's like, no, I can't be here, and then goes away. Then the next morning, like something really tragic happens to Eric, and he ends up being drawn back into whatever Charles is doing at the time. And then you think that night they're actually gonna like be friends and stay together, but no, he fucking goes away. He's like, oh, I can't do this. I can't be with you. Fucking goes away. And then the next morning, the same thing, because that's basically how all these new X-Men movies went. Every fucking one.
I will give you that. I will give you that. But I was wondering where that was going because you were talking about spending and things like that, and I'm like, where are you going with that?
That's one of the things that made me so mad about these new like X-Men movies was every one of them like that happened. Like they get drawn together, then something happens at the end of the movie, they separate. Eric kind of like finds his own peace. He doesn't want to be a villain anymore, but he doesn't want to do whatever Xavier's doing. Then something tragic happens to him and he gets drawn back in. They get fucking tangled up together, have to team up at the end, but then go their separate ways every fucking time. So dumb.
Why is Ryan going on a rant about Rhino's cat?
Because
like put the liquor away.
Yeah, I was gonna name my dog. I had my first dog. His name is Harley, and then when I got my second dog, I was gonna name him Quinn, but then I decided on Georgie.
Aw.
Yeah. From It.
Did any of you
Georgie?
sorry, where was the
that's a weird fucking reason to name your dog that.
Hiya, Georgie.
After a little freaking kid in a fucking yellow rain jacket that got his arm fucking bit off by a clown.
Yeah.
That's the origin of your name, dog.
Yeah. Hiya,
Did you guys
Georgie.
watch the interview that Zack Snyder did with Grace Randolph?
Yeah, I did.
So you saw that he basically confirmed that his cut is over the original runtime.
Well, yeah, based on that makes sense because they did say they're looking to add just a little bit of things through additional photography, essentially to make things make sense to be split into 6 episodes. I don't think we're looking at drastically in any way, Mikey. I think we're talking a couple minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did watch that interview.
So, here you go, Steph. I saw this at when I went to Walmart this morning. Gal Gadot launched a World War 84.
World War 84?
Yeah, Wonder Woman 84 Revlon lipstick products.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Yes. Went into a Freudian slip because I kind of touched on World War II on my not this video, but my last video, because people were complaining about the setting and how it might traumatize or whatever people who experienced Japanese imperialism. And I'm like, those people aren't going to be playing games, for one thing, and two, most of them aren't alive anymore. So
yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's like, oh, I think anyone who might have been oppressed by the Japanese at one point might be oppressed or might get triggered by seeing a Japanese person. Okay, I suppose that could be true, but I don't think it's something to fucking worry about.
And Stieg, thank you for hi there, Mara and company. Hope you are well. I am doing well. Thank you, Stieg, for showing up. So yeah, it's 1200s ancient Japan. Really?
Yeah, but that type of run around doing samurai shit like that is what led to World War II. For sure.
Nearly a whole 700 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, but
your actions have consequences.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this article, and I really am not surprised at this point, because right now the theater right next to my house is basically showing either movies that were previously released recently or classics.
Yeah, that's pretty much all theaters right now.
Yeah, so I know if Gremlins is still playing, I'm planning on going to see that, or Jurassic Park.
Gremlins?
Yeah, Gremlins is playing in my local theater. I'm like, oh my god, I want to see it on the big screen.
Wow.
My dad was like, why would you bother? You've seen these movies, like sort of like a question. And I'm like, well, yeah, I've seen these movies, but a lot of these, a lot of these movies I grew up with, I did not see in theaters, and a lot of them, you need to see them in theaters for the experience. So if they were like released, like say Terminator, I'd be there in a heartbeat. Going to see that, because it came out in 1984. I was only a year old, so I didn't see it in theaters unless my parents took me, which I doubt very seriously. So
we have or actually, is it still around? I think it is. There was a movie theater here that it was like an adults only movie theater, but they would play like, new releases and everything. But they would also play but they would also play older movies. They would also play older movies. So like they would have a night where like they would play Grease, and they would have like this Grease sing along, and it was so awesome. Or they would put out like Jurassic Park or Ghostbusters. So it was really awesome. I didn't go see any except for Grease. I went and saw Grease. But I didn't see any.
Subhuman. Oh my god, thank you. $50 super sticker. Saying you're amazing, and it's a fox in a samurai outfit. How adorable is it?
Oh my god, that is so cute. He has no fireworks too. He's like,
you can chase
said, I'm still scared to see Gremlins at 26. They are so creepy. They are.
Oh, Mogwai.
Yeah. I will say this. That I was not scared of the movie, but at one point, this is when VHS tapes were still a thing, pretty much. And my dad had it recorded, and I made him take it off because I had a nightmare with Gremlins in it. But when I woke up, I was like originally going to say, take a deep breath and say, oh, like it wasn't real. I'm fine. But then I looked over at the opposite wall, and I see this shadow being cast by my dress that was hanging up, because there was like a light outside that shone through the window, hit the dress just right, and cast a shadow on the wall that looked like big ears, like a little tiny creature with big ears. And I start flipping the fuck out. It's like, oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
But now, like, it's still my favorite movie. Like, I can go watch it now, pretty much. When I was little, that dream scared the shit out of me.
I loved Gremlins. I liked it when Gizmo would sing when he sang. So cute.
One of our dogs I named Gizmo.
Aww.
He's a little poodle, so cute, named Gizmo, pretty much. That's
Yeah.
I still love. So I'm basically going to see that. They're still showing the same movie, so it's either going to be Gremlins or Jurassic Park, pretty much at this point.
Cool.
I'm definitely not seeing Trolls World Tour. They actually released that at my theater.
Really?
Yeah,
I saw it, but I saw it here at home.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Boss Baby. I might see Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is playing.
Ooh.
Mara, I have something for you from Stieg. I'm gonna put it in the private chat because I actually have to get going because I gotta do a video for Gaming with Geeks before our stream of Rocket League tonight.
Okay.
But I put it in the private chat. Stieg really wants you to read this, please.
Okay. All right. But I can do it on stream. Yeah, I just saw his DM. So, but yeah.
Perfect. All right. I'm gonna go. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye. Yeah, I will. Bye.
Yeah, don't sound too excited.
Yeah. Stieg said Critters were creepier than the Gremlins. I really liked Critters too. Did you watch Critters?
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
love Critters.
Yeah.
I liked when they turned into the really big ball, the critter ball.
Queasy's like, oh hell nah, the dresser will be knocked over and I'm kicking him so much. So I will stop sharing the screen and I will copy that link so we can show it. Hold on.
Bitter DFD. I fall asleep at night pretending to spoon with Ryan.
And of course, our $5 super chat from Biggles Mets. I gave an ex-girlfriend the nickname Gizmo because of Barney Stinson rule on how a girl becomes your girlfriend is the same as Gremlins. I don't remember that episode. It's How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, I never watched that show.
Oh god, I don't remember, but yeah,
it's
the same as Gremlins.
Oh, look, Ryan Kendall from Louisiana and stay
Oh, it's the same. Oh, how a girl becomes your girlfriend is the same as Gremlins. I basically don't get them wet. Is that it? Get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight. Don't get them wet. Sort of a situation. Okay, you toxic male. I copied the link and open in another tab. Where do you find this crap?
Oh my god.
All right. Damn it. Okay, here. Let me share the screen so people can see it.
Oh, the spider gremlin from Gremlins 2. Yeah, bitter DFD. I loved that gremlin.
It was a different feel. It was a different feel because it was like more of a comedy, but yeah, like I like both for different reasons.
I love that spider gremlin. That was cool.
The female gremlin was just like kind of.
The female gremlin was really weird.
Yeah, it was like funny but cringe because she was like a guy and like yeah. But okay, I get to read this crap. All right. Entitled. I'm not going to read the title because I'm not getting that clipped. One of our beloved physicians brought a bag of gummy bears to work to share with the staff one night shift. Not realizing they were the famous dreaded sugar-free gummies, multiple staff throughout the shift grabbed a handful of gummies while passing by and each have their own near miss stories, but this is mine. The next morning, I have to run an errand about an hour and a half from my house. On the drive home down a curvy backcountry road, my stomach suddenly begins to cramp and I feel the immediate urge to empty my bowels. Frantic as I realize I'm not going to make it home, I start searching for a place to pull over. The end of a gated logging road, perhaps. I'm speeding along, arching my back, practicing llamas breathing techniques, anything to stall the inevitable.
Llamas.
Oh, that's how you spell llamas? All right, fine.
Yeah, llamas.
Breathing techniques, anything to stall the inevitable. I pass the first turnoff that has a sheriff's car parked at the trail and whip my truck sideways, thrusting the driver's door open and leaping from the seat to scurry around to the other side. I turn around with fingers in waistband, about to drop trowel, and look up to my horror. realizing it is indeed the end of a driveway and the folks outside are staring down toward me, probably wondering what this crazed individual is about to do. For several moments, I seriously considered just completing the task and running away, but couldn't imagine my parents seeing my cell phone video of myself on social media later in the day. I scurried back around the truck, and halfway there, my ability to hold back the hot lava flow of liquid stool from making a hasty exit out of my spasming rectum was lost and crapped my pants right there on the side of the road standing next to my truck. My bowels cramped up and expelled every drop of liquid from my body. At that point, I'm now standing there with leggings full of hot liquid, stool running into my shoes, and debating on what the next best course of action should be. Of course, I have to have no extra clothes or any towels in my truck. What do I do? Do I call someone? Do I drive home the remaining 20 minutes? After a few moments of self-reflection, I decided to strip off my shirts and lay them on the seats of my truck and get inside. It was a rather uncomfortable drive home with the windows all down and skin burning on the backs of my legs and buttocks. It was one of the longest 20-minute periods of time I've ever experienced in my entire life. I alternated between crying and laughing at the situation and checking the speedometer like a paranoid drunk, thinking I can't possibly get pulled over right now because what would I say? Yes, officer, I crapped my pants. That's the situation. That's what the smell is. Tears streaming down my face. I finally arrived home, screeching to a halt in the driveway in front of the open automatic garage door I triggered as I was drifting the curve onto my road. Holding the bottoms of my pant legs closed tight, I awkwardly stagger into my house and immediately into the shower, fully clothed. Fast forward 3 weeks and I'm at work, hearing about the other incidents, and the light bulb clicks on. 35 years old, and I had to reset the clock for the how long since you last crapped your pants countdown. Thanks, Dr. Hansen. Lesson learned, make sure the gummy bears are not the sugar-free version.
Oh my god.
Do you all enjoy that? Did you all enjoy that?
Oh my god. Wow.
No, Ryan, no, please, man. I was not going to read that title. Oh my god, yes. So this is Abby's review after sex with Owen.
Ew. God.
So everybody in the chat, what is think? So lesson learned. Lesson learned. Make sure it's not the sugar-free gummies.
Has anyone ever had those?
No, but my sister, I'm actually not surprised because my sister would buy these sugar-free cookies, like the sugar-free wafer cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me that you would have to watch how many you eat. Because you wouldn't exactly experience a situation like this, but it'd be pretty damn close because it does it does have that effect on your stomach.
Why? I don't understand it. Yeah, sugar-free gummies suck. Oh no, that happened to you, Biggles? Ugh. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, not this particular situation, but you've tried them. Ah.
So yeah, sound a method to get ready for
Ew. Stig.
Or going toilets in car seats. Thank you, Stig.
Oh my
And
god.
a woman, apparently.
Yeah.
So lesson
That's
learned.
horrible.
Lesson learned.
Who gave this product a 5-star review?
I don't know. But I would read this one and go, no.
Not for me.
Oh, no.
Gross.
Oh, God. Thank you for that, Stig. Thank you for that.
Oh my god.
Trey Queen says, now I gotta smoke a joint to forget about that story. I'll stop sharing the screen so people can stop looking at that. Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting, but it's kind of like the story where it's like you kind of want to cringe and laugh at the same time.
I feel really bad for her.
It's bad too, but oh my god, it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
oh,
What
okay.
video?
The
I need
Gremlin.
a stiff drink.
He tagged you and me in the video for the Gremlin rules from Barney Stinson, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So thank you for that, Biggles. Thank you for that. I'll watch it. I don't know if I can watch it on screen or on stream, I should say, because they're weird about what you can show sometimes.
Yeah.
Subhumans like I sip drink.
Steve said a diaper salesman wrote the 5-star review.
I bet, because I bet business was booming after that. Pretty much, sales were up through the roof. Sounds like a typical Wednesday. Typical Wednesday. Oh my god. Oh god. I think
my god, Gen X. That is horrible. What is wrong?
crap in the bag tank of the toilet and then leave?
Oh my god.
And
Ow.
Preston Pooper's like sugar free is great for cleaning yourself up before making a movie. Trust me. Oh my god.
Upper decking. That's what that's called. I was trying to.
I didn't exactly put 2 and 2 together when I said that when I read the title, and I was like, oh god. And it literally was crap.
Yeah, it was crap. It was a story about crap.
Oh my god. But I think I'm gonna start kind of wrapping it up here because the members only stream will be starting about 10, but I can push it up a little bit if necessary. But so yeah. Oh, anything more that you want, not necessarily on the damn Amazon review, but anything more that you want to say about like either Wonder Woman or Ghost of Tsushima or anything like that? Anything videos you might have in the works for your channel? And
I don't have anything in the works right now. I might do some Walking Dead videos because the Walking Dead at Home event is coming up on a Friday, so I'm kind of excited about that. So I was going to do some stuff today, but then I ended up getting really, really sick. Yeah, you know. So I didn't do anything today. But yeah, I want to do something for that. That's what I was going to do today. And then I ended up not doing that. But, and also, this weekend, we're doing the Infinite streams with Fatal J. So that'll be fun.
Okay. Yeah. When's he starting? Because he's gonna be covering Justice Con.
He's gonna be, yeah. I think on the 26th. Let me double check though.
You know what it costs, Lethal.
He's telling you to twerk it.
Yeah. 26th would be a Sunday, so wouldn't it be the 25th?
25th. Yeah, he's starting on the 25th. I just went to his channel right now.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You're talking to Steph, but here's Steph.
What? No, I'm not gonna twerk it.
Thoughts on Lando? Lucasfilm can only produce announcements. Yeah, they can only produce announcements, and really, I don't care.
I don't care either.
I did watch Solo. I pirated it because I wasn't going to spend money in the theaters to see it. And to be quite honest, while he was probably the best character, and of course shows up when we're kind of starting to wind down.
Hey,
Jay,
what's happening?
You sound like you just woke up.
Yeah.
Hey. That was a really cute hey.
Oh, Steph finally said I'm cute about something. I'm blushing.
I can't see.
Blushing.
Yeah.
I'm blushing a lot.
Yeah, prove it or we don't believe it.
Yeah.
Prove it. You just want to see my face.
Well, yeah, you say you're blushing, and the only way to prove is to show your face. That's kind of
See
how it
my
works.
face. Just want to see this face. Look.
Jay.
Are you happy?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to Disney today?
Yeah. I got my anti-Disney shirt on.
What's the thing?
Look at Angry Mickey.
I don't. I
I
can't
don't
see the microphone.
do.
Actually,
I don't-
not. I didn't really do much anything today. Honestly, I had to run up to a dinner. We were gonna go to Animal Kingdom, but there was
Really
pouring
does.
rain.
That would be very, very,
Oh
very.
God!
So I didn't really
Don't.
do much.
Don't.
That'd be very.
What does your shirt say, Jay?
Yeah.
It says I don't do matching shirts.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't do no matching shirts.
But to answer about the question about Lando, even though he arguably was probably the best part of that movie, Donald Glover.
I don't think he was. I
What?
don't think he was at all.
I mean, the other ones just sucked. So I'm like, that's kind of like a low bar.
Even though it's a low bar, I don't think he was. It took me like 2 tries, I think, to get through that movie. Because I think the movie started. I watched it when it came on Netflix. I was like, okay, I'll finally just let me try and watch this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put it on. Like 15 minutes in, I was just like, can't do it. So I stopped it, and then I tried it again like another day. And I got up and I started fucking cleaning the kitchen. Like that's how bored I was with that movie. So then I was like, okay, stop cleaning. Just sit down and watch this stupid movie. So I just started all over again. And yeah, Lando's
Solo?
just fucking, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, who cares about that?
That's what I'm saying. It's
Or
just a whatever movie. It's really,
apparently there's an announcement.
nobody asked for it. Nobody wanted it.
Yeah. Like
All right,
It was
so
horrible.
you do realize the source of this rumor comes from a kid who's associated with Jason Ward, made an announcement on his Star Wars podcast, who said, I think I can confirm now. And because he's associated with Jason Ward and StarWars.net or making StarWars.net, they took it as fact. And then some Star Wars Twitter account was like, hey, we got it. He's coming back. So like those are the sources. Like it didn't come from Lucasfilm. It didn't come from it didn't come from all these places. It came from a kid's podcast. I think he's like 22. And so
is that Noah kid?
Huh?
Is that Noah kid or whatever?
Yeah, no, it came from Noah Outlaw's podcast. That's where it came from. And so because it's associated with Jason Ward, Salty 3. Yeah, he does. He made fun of my YouTube channel. So, but yeah, and so that's I don't know. Now this other Star Wars Twitter grabbed it and ran with it.
Yeah.
Like just ran with it. And now it's all over everywhere. So it's really dumb. Like, why would they make a show nobody wants? Why would they?
Well, I'm
I'm
not surprised because they're making a Cassian Andor show, and that's like he's like one of the least favorite characters in the Rogue One. So,
but they've been trying to make that show since Rogue One, haven't they?
Yeah,
like, that's what I've heard.
No, I'm saying it's like they'll pick characters, and you have to wonder like why they're picking a character. So people are like wondering why they're picking Lando. Well, that's purely nostalgia. But these are the same people that plucked out Cassian Andor from Rogue One, who was arguably the most boring character in that movie. And you couldn't, do Donnie Yen's character or whatever. Just, if anything, to appease the Chinese audience. And that's been, like you said, in the works pretty much since Rogue One. And that was, 2016? We're now in 2020. So I have no idea if any of these shows are going to get off the ground at this point.
Yeah.
So Kenobi's not necessarily dead in the water, but it had to go through script rewrites. Have no idea what's going on with the Cassian Andor show. Now they're announcing this. It's like, I don't know.
Kenobi is probably something that I might see.
Y'all,
might.
Y'all ready for some drama?
Okay.
Y'all want some drama?
Yeah.
Some Star Wars drama? Y'all ready? All right. I posted a little tweet today. and people shouldn't take Twitter too seriously. And a lot of people are mad at me. They're mad at me for my little tweet. They're so mad at me. People are screaming. You got to see this. You got to see how mad people. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me. I got to get it up.
But I agree with Lethal. It's still more likely than the sequels being decanonized.
Yeah,
That's just unrealistic, right there.
I never bought into that rumor.
Lethal, check your DMs. Lethal, I sent you a special video you're gonna love. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so I posted this tweet. I wrote, "Who did this?" Straight facts, though. Of course, I know the pandemic is terrible and people are dying. I mean, what kind of an idiot do you think I am? Right? Kind of idiot think I am. I wasn't trying to make light of people dying, but this was just a joke, and people don't laugh nowadays. It said 2020 is still better than The Last Jedi. I changed my mind. All right. It kind of took off a little bit, 88 retweets, a bunch of likes, but look what people are saying. People are like, we got the worst fan base. Mm-hmm. You think a global pandemic that killed many is better than an effing movie? I'm like, okay, it's just a joke. Calm down. Low key, Geeks and Gamers loves a Phantom Menace. Look at this guy. God, I effing hate Star Wars fans sometimes. This dude would rather live through a pandemic and broken economy than to watch a 2-hour film. I mean, I'm just like, you'd rather go through a global pandemic, kill thousands of people, and official. Oh my gosh, I need help. Comparing a movie of a year with the pandemic that is killing a lot of people. Yike, that's a bad look. I mean, rent free, bruh. That's kind of effed up. It's just like people were mad. Nah, these are my friends that retweeted it early. So just people a little mad. They're a little mad at me on the Twitter. They just a little mad at me on Twitter.
Yeah. Exactly, Larry. Jokes are dead.
Yeah,
jokes are dead. There's plenty of people tweeting out 2020 memes like 2020 sucks, 2020 this, 2020 that. But
you want me to defend you?
Take on these trolls. It's just a joke, people. I don't want anybody to get sick. I don't want anyone to die. Y'all should know better than that. It was just a.
Oh, they know better than that. They don't care because they have to run with whatever bullshit narrative they have. Basically,
yeah. Twitter's not real. What's wrong with you people?
Well, to them it's real. To them, it's like having friends on social media. It's like making friends in real life, pretty much.
That's very true.
I mean, it's just.
I like what Lethal said. My Twitter feed is links to accounts that have blocked me in adult industry articles. Humanless people are idiots. That is very true. That is very true. It's
and a lot of
some of the people that like Last Jedi people, they have me blocked, so I can't even see anything.
Yeah.
I can't even see anything. All I see is this tweet is unavailable.
Sometimes, I have no idea, who these people are, pretty much. Because someone will retweet something and like you said, it's like tweet is unavailable. You're blocked from viewing this person's tweets, and I have no idea who this person is.
People so mad. They still going, man. Here's a couple that just popped up.
Hey, great.
Wrong. I had to suffer The Last Jedi for a few hours. 2020. I'm suffering 24/7. I'm sorry that you're suffering, dear God. It's just a tweet. Relax. Oh man. Should I apologize?
Don't apologize.
Should I say I'm sorry?
No. No, but I think that last one was kind of I don't think it was a joke. I don't know.
No. Do what Ryan does and just leave a link to your merch.
I know. It's so funny. It's all right. I don't mind. I knew it was going to get some heat, but I'm just like, I'm not going to apologize. I'm just saying. So it's just crazy. You can't even joke, man. Can't even.
Yeah, Gen X is like, I went in dry on Twitter and a bunch of them blocked me. Yeah, that's what they do. They think they're clever getting the last word in before they do, but most of the time it's just okay. This is about Ghost of Tsushima.
It was just a Last Jedi dig, for crying out loud. It was a Last Jedi dig on how much I can't stand that movie. That's all I'm saying. All right, sorry.
It's fine. They have basically they were born without the humor gene, pretty much.
If you have thin skin, what are you even doing on Twitter? If you
I
can't
don't
take a joke, what are you even
Keyboard
doing
warriors.
on Twitter?
Keyboard warriors, pretty much. Keyboard warriors. Gregory says cultural appropriation and stuff like this only apply to Western SJWs. My friends and family that are in Japan already pre-ordered this game. Hopefully they get it. Hopefully they get it, because as of now, if they haven't gotten already, hopefully they get it, because as of now it's selling out quickly, and they're basically boosting productions to get the games out because they're getting sold out. Beautiful Dragon says people on Twitter don't realize the love they get on Twitter is like the love you get from a stripper. It only lasts till the money runs out, pretty much. Yeah, until you basically step away from the approved group link, and then they cancel you, pretty much. That's how far.
Oh yeah, that is very, very true.
But when you came on, drunk, I was actually starting to wrap up because I have.
It's okay. I'm supposed to have my Star Trek stream, but Anna's a little behind.
Oh, are we replacement Annas? Are we filling in the time for you?
No, I missed you guys Monday, so I wanted to come in and say hi.
Are you gonna do the Monday stream next week?
Yeah.
All right.
Yay.
Yeah. None of these crazies will be in town, so it'll be back to normal.
Who's still in town?
Well, Jeremy came back, and then Subhuman's still here. I'm gonna hang out with Subhuman tomorrow at Universal Studios.
You guys y'all need to go live while you're at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
So I think we're all gonna be at Universal tomorrow. So
Go live.
Or Harry Potter World, according to the boomer down there.
No. It is not Harry Potter World. It is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Whizzing World of Harry Potter.
Did you say whizzing?
Okay, of the park hopping team. Come on. The Wizarding World.
You know what's really sad? Park hopping's gonna pass my channel in probably a few months. I'm gonna be like, dang.
You should be proud of that.
I'm proud of it, but I'm like, I want my channel to grow too. I want it to grow too.
Proud of park hopping. Yeah. You're working hard on it. You're producing a lot of content on that channel, though. That's probably why it's growing so much.
Mm-hmm. And to be fair, I think like a lot of people, like myself included, is having like not just like trouble growing their channel, but like just there's nothing out there sometimes to talk about.
I know
situation. So
I know. I did pass a milestone though. I did
hit
the
Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
I did hit. I just passed 10,400. So that's
yeah.
I mean, you were at 10.3 a couple of days ago, so that's good.
Yeah, so it's getting there. Yeah, you're right. Slow. Unless your name is Ryan Kennel, everything just moving slow. So that's how it is.
Ryan puts out like 2 videos a day, doesn't he?
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. The Voldemort Park. They have a nocturne alley at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
I hear you, Lethal. You're right. I hear you, Lethal.
Yeah. For Australian $2. Yeah.
I hear you.
Like, just like I said, it's just sometimes you just have to get lucky and just have a video that like now is going to be like a major topic of discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me,
sorry, go ahead.
For me, I just kind of got lucky with the Ghost of Tsushima videos I did. Like they're not exactly getting major numbers, but that's the topic of people's minds right now. Is that game? But guaranteed, like next week, I'm gonna be like going through these different sites I use and going like, what the hell am I going to talk about today?
I'm gonna play that game on my YouTube channel. I think Sunday. And then I'll be like, if you want to see more of this ridiculous content, go to my Twitch channel. So
yeah, where you see him ask questions like, "What am I doing here? Why am I
seeing that on
YouTube?" For Lego
Uh,
Harry Potter.
Lego
I
Harry
might
Potter.
be. I might be at Rocket League, Ryan. If Anna has to cancel tonight, then
I want to play Rocket League. No, I'll be on the wall all night. You're stuck. Bruce Lombardo hit 200 subs. Congrats, Bruce. Good job.
Oh,
that first
congratulations.
100 is always a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gen X said Ryan has nothing to do but grow that beard of evil. That's
We're about
funny.
10 minutes away from 10, and I
Oh.
do like a quick members only stream, so I'm gonna start wrapping up here.
Mara has
Yeah,
a
no
members
problem.
only stream, y'all.
Mhm.
She might twerk. Become a member. See that, Mara, twerk. Twerk,
Well,
twerk,
you know
twerk,
what the
twerk,
super
twerk.
chats have to be. You know what the super chats have to be.
I don't know.
So, but on that note, drunk. So I guess if you're not doing the Star Trek stream tonight, you'll be on Rocket League, and that'll be on. Is that on the Twitch channel for Gaming with Geeks or
I
their
don't know.
YouTube channel? Ryan, if you're still in the chat, is that on Twitch or YouTube? You know what it takes, Earth Megatron. The wall or running into me. I was there, and
You
that's
did not.
Yeah.
You did.
That is a lie.
You lied.
69.
I think though Mara agreed backstage that in her members only stream she actually like scoots her chair back so you can get like a better look at what's
Mhm.
below
Yeah.
in only
It's on
streams.
Twitch. Okay, there you go, people. It's on Twitch. If you want to watch Gaming with Geeks, Rocket League, it'll be on their Twitch channel. So if you're not following that or subscribe to it, I highly recommend it because you get to watch Ryan rage over a Nintendo game.
Rocket League's Nintendo?
Well, I think it's like through. Is it through Nintendo? But you can play it on PS4 as well. So
I don't know.
because Mario Kart's only Nintendo, I know that.
Yeah.
Queasy's like, oh, I'm there. Yeah. Well, after the members only stream, I might lurk in the chat for a bit. But yeah, so on that note, Drunk, do you have any videos that you are working on, plans?
Yes, I'm actually working on a Galaxy's Edge video because an article came out and said Galaxy's Edge has reopened and doing well. So I'm like, no, it's not.
So basically, the capacity limit is what they were running at previously. So there's no change in profits.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how they still. I don't know what you call it, simp for this show. Like I don't get it.
Okay, all right. Officially name you Queen of the Decepticons. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan rages and Krista gets stuck in a corner. If she's not running into Ryan, because I know like almost every stream I watch, it's like Ryan like, Krista, why are you running into me?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty funny.
Sister Harrow for an Australian $10. Yeah, caught a live stream. Hope panel is good.
Yay.
Yeah,
you're doing good.
So, and thank you for showing up, Sister Harrow. Now that you have jumped in and like have the link, you can watch the replay if you're just joining us because I am actually winding this down, and I will be doing a members only live stream in about 5 minutes, pretty much. So thank you all for stopping by. Steph, you were about to say when we went for a little bit longer. When Drunk showed up, like what you were planning on doing for your channel. You said something with Walking Dead on Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday is Walking Dead
I
at
love you
home.
all.
What the hell? I guess the Star Trek stream was happening or something.
I know. I guess Anna showed up. I don't know.
Right. I'm sorry, Sister Harrow, but you had the link, so because these do go unlisted. So. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Your Uber gate lethal.
No, Friday is Walking Dead at home, so it's a Comic-Con live thing, and there's supposed to be like a bunch of news that's going to be announced. And I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, so I'm excited about that. And I want to start making a little bit more Walking Dead content on my channel because I want to get y'all into The Walking Dead. Like, come on. It's not bad anymore. Why?
Maybe. I checked out a while ago. And
They're
YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks. Not getting notifications. Well, damn it. Well, on Twitter, what I'll do is like if that's happening, if that keeps happening, I do tweet the link whenever I make the event, just in case no notifications come out. Pretty much, which is looks like what's happened with YouTube again. Are you becoming a weeb, Steph?
What?
You know what a weeb is?
Yes. No, I'm not becoming a weeb.
She said that through gritted teeth, so I guess that's a no, Lethal. But on that note, 4 minutes from now, so if you are a member, the community post, the link is there. I will be showing up, coming back into the event I made for this. So we're just going to basically chill and continue talking about the articles I covered here. So you remember, stop in. I'll be doing that for maybe half an hour, and then lurking in the chat for the Rocket League stream. And then after that, maybe it looks like my next video is going to be a review of Ghost of Tsushima. That'll be my Friday video after I play it for a while tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I get wrecked or not. So
Yeah, wrecked.
yeah, wrecked. And Steph is like gonna be like, hell no. So thank you all. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.